got Crumb here.
Left on. Crumb.
I'm gonna post the tweet. Let me check. That link works. Yeah, that link works. Okay, cool.
Yay. Put it out. Post it out.
Yeah, let the people know we're here. This is your idea. Don't.
I'll retweet and quote retweet after I'm done quote tweeting the DILF awards.
Thank you. Very. In case you're wondering and are getting here, there is a Twitter thread going around that is the old Hollywood DILF awards in top 50, and it is one of the most insane lists I've ever. Like, you think, oh, it's nuts, but it's not even nuts in the way you think it is. Like, just the premise is not. The order is also insane and bad.
Exactly. Yeah. Like the idea itself is, I literally went into it just expecting like, oh, this is gonna be like the most basic like list of all time. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? But the list is baffling. I don't know who voted on this. I don't know who they were. They got 829,000 votes, and like none of them were right.
No. Orson Welles made How are you not want to fuck Orson Welles every day of your life? That's insane to me.
Yeah, like, dude, I would do anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's bad. But I guess even more than that, like,
I did
gremlins
DM this list to Eli personally, so he can get mad at it, because he will definitely get mad at it.
He is going to. I think you're gonna give Eli a heart attack.
I do. He's gonna. Ronald Reagan was 35th out of 50 on the list. That's too high.
How are you putting Ronald Reagan above John Cassavetes? What is going on?
Oh, yeah, no.
John Cassavetes punched Ronald Reagan. He should win. He should have won that fight. I could never find that clip. I've tried like showing that clip to several people, and I've never been able to like pull it up. I don't know where it is. Like the clip of like that movie where like John Cassavetes punches Ronald Reagan. Why don't you have like DSP and Crumb on stream? Like Dark Side Phil?
No, I'm not Crumb on stream moment. You read that wrong. Oh, why don't you click DSP and
Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, let's play this video game. Hi, Jane. You can see this, right?
Yeah, we can see it.
I'm just gonna double check. Wait for the. Okay, we're good. No, we're not.
Time. Tasmanian Tiger. Dude.
So I didn't get any extra eggs in the middle of the stream. I didn't do any side questing. I meant to, but
it's okay. You know, I think half the beauty of this is just is the experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Especially when you're playing a game with the blind for the first time.
Yeah.
Classics such as this.
Oh, and this is a classic. Don't get into it.
I mean, look, I don't know if it's mine. It's definitely not mine, but this was obviously many of my regular viewers' childhood.
Which is crazy to me. Like, this is because, like, even when like you were a kid, like, and you didn't like play a game, it was like, oh, you heard about it. It's like, oh yeah, you might not have played like Sly Cooper or like any of those games, but it's like you definitely heard of Ratchet and Clank. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, it's like I did not hear about this at all.
Yeah, I didn't hear about this. I think I saw like some of the marketing as a kid, but yeah, this was definitely. The Earth is so red. Well, it's Australia. It's Mesa. It's you know, it's Ayers Rock, mate. That's not a bad Australian accent, I don't think. You know,
it's a little rough around the edges, but like it's
fine.
Significantly better than I anticipated it to be.
Yeah, no, crikey. No, I'm losing it.
You're like going into like old Hollywood like voice training, like radio training.
I'm just looking around for collectibles real quick. Lid should be also joining the stream momentarily. Oh, what's this? That's a big red
Oh,
button.
little secret?
Looks like it.
Why does that cutscene look better than everything else in the game?
I don't know.
That
Does
cutscene
it?
was like 4K for me. Like I don't know why like the lighting was so good there. Oh, we got an egg under the water.
A
Wait,
rainbow
what do you
skin.
collect? Oh,
See,
rainbow
so
skin?
your power stars are like are like rocks. You collect like old boat wheels made of gold to upgrade your boomerang. You got eggs, which are your coins. Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm assuming you've played some collectathons before, Chrome.
No, yeah, I definitely played a couple in my childhood, though. Yeah, I could not recognize. I thought it was like for some reason I saw it and I was like, oh, that is like an Easter egg that was like dyed. No, yeah, collectathons are like they're very weird for me, cause like I love the idea, but very rarely do I am I in love with any one of them. You know what I mean? Like, I just think the experience of it is so fun.
Oh
But
wait, no.
then-
I thought I saw Ronald. Hold on, I'm looking at the list. I need to double check that I wasn't.
Like,
Oh yes, no, it was Ronald
checking it
Coleman. Okay, yes.
twice.
I got mixed
That
up.
makes more sense, but also it's still kind of weird.
Yeah, the ordering of the old Hollywood DILF list.
Oh, speaking of which, what's up, Lid?
Hello.
Lid, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing cool. I must point everyone, the past few streams you've been getting drunk Lid. This stream you're getting caffeinated Lid.
Let's go.
You sound more drunk than previous drunk Lids.
I have had some alcohol today. I went out for sushi and had some sake.
Where did you get
classic.
the sushi from?
Sakura over on Jefferson.
Oh yeah, I've been around there.
Tasty. I've never had sake before. Is it good?
Honestly, I was kind of disappointed by how normal it is. It's just kind of, I mean, it's wine, you know, like it tastes a little different because it's, you know, it's made with rice or whatever, but it kind of is just a wine.
All right, time for another new level. Oh God.
This is it, the
I'm already on a new
wide
level.
open outback. What a
Who is that beautiful young
glorious
thing?
view. Lots of sand, red earth and rock, and some more sand.
Dude, a new level. It looks like the other level.
Yes, it's
Well, it's the
glorious,
outback.
all right.
I love.
Andy,
I love
is
that
the
system.
stream image for this a Dakimakura?
Blame Crumb. This was Crumb's idea.
I mean, it's epic,
It's
right?
great.
It
It's a great
is.
image.
You could
But-
see the other
coming from me.
images Crumb suggested in stream chat, and you could tell me if I made the correct decision or not.
I'll use this.
Goes
me
extinct.
lesser ring.
Makes everyone think it's still.
Oh, Lid.
Like a boss. Dude, we got the hog level. Oh my god, warthog.
Andy, are you not streaming to Discord?
No, I'm not. Let me do that. Sound like it really matters.
I thought about.
Hoggers, let's go. I'm sorry.
I thought about for the stream image, just sending you a screen grab of that super mega video where it's just Ryan watching that scene from Kangaroo Jack.
You guys are
Kangaroo Jack is the most movie ever made.
Dude, Kangaroo Jack is actually one of the most fun experiences I've ever had watching a movie. Because I watched it as a kid, and I was like, man, this movie is awesome. I love the talking kangaroo. Completely, like, it didn't even matter, right? That, like, the kangaroo only talked in, like, one scene. It was the idea that sold me.
Did
And
you
then
see
later
the,
on,
I didn't see Kangaroo Jack around. I saw the animated film they made that was like, here's what Kangaroo, the movie we sold you as Kangaroo Jack was.
No, dude, I loved that one even more because I was like, oh, he's actually there, and then he sings like, "I'm gonna knock you out," and in like the ring, and it's so cool.
Yeah, Chrome, you strike me as a Kangaroo Jack child. If there was ever
No.
one.
Yeah, he had a great influence on me. He really struck a chord.
It's cool that there's a level where you control the boss.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a boss?
Yeah, this was the boss he fought at the end of the last stream.
Oh, let's go. That's actually kind of cool.
Well, it was
Tamed
the
it.
end of the first stream, but yes.
We both only remember the boxing scene. That's what I'm saying. The rest of it is a haze. I could not name a single other thing about the animated movie, but I loved. I like my brother. My brother is like one of those people that just like he never grows out of things. He will like always remember it, and like from when he was a kid, and he'll still make jokes about it. And so like my brother definitely still makes jokes about like the "I'm gonna knock you out" Kangaroo Jack animated film scene.
Lid, you know how like in Crash Bandicoot, like in the hog vehicle levels, you're on a rail, so you can like, yeah, getting all the boxes might be annoying, but they're always in your way and directly on it.
Exactly.
This is not like
if
that.
you say so.
This seems
I don't
so
feel
much
that way about Crash Bandicoot's hog levels. I feel like they're always perfectly placed so that grabbing them is as annoying as possible.
Okay, well,
They
even
really
if you're
prevented
right,
that.
this is not the opposite of that, where they are just, you're in like a car, you can go anywhere you want, you can go off road, and then or kinda. No, you.
And
What
the boxes are just kind of wherever.
Yeah.
I can't tell if I like that more or less. It's
I like it
definitely
less.
The concept is more fun, but it is so much less satisfying when
Yes.
you like miss it by like a millimeter.
Getting
It's like,
because it's like, oh, I gotta go back and.
I gotta lose all my momentum. I gotta turn around. I'm not even gonna hit it that second time. I have to reach it for a third time. I gotta get sucked up into this tornado.
And there's pathways, so I don't know how much.
I hate how it looks like there's like hog drift.
There kind of is.
That's awesome.
Why does he have drift? He doesn't have wheels.
Because it's epic.
He should have perfect
It's
control.
epic, Lid.
It's
Why don't
because
you-
he's so heavy.
Lid, if it's epic, why don't you stream this game?
Bro, this guy should lose
I
a
don't
couple
know.
pounds.
I don't know. I feel like if I played this game, I'd want to play it on an original hardware like a real gamer, and I don't have a streaming setup for that.
Strike.
I think that would be. Do you have like a setup for this that you could play? Because I feel like this
I
game
mean,
would probably not be worth that.
I mean, I could buy the Steam version and do that, but like I said, I'd rather play it on one of the consoles that it originally released for.
Oh, okay. There we go.
And I don't have any capture cards, HD or SD.
Remember, my brother wanted to make Call of Duty videos.
I did that for a while.
Wait, did you really?
I actually got approached by a fucking network.
What?
I'm not kidding.
That's fascinating. Hold on. Let's get a notification.
Like, what?
Thank you, Blue Spruce. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger Game of the Year edition. I mean,
Let's go.
this is
Yeah,
some-
it was MRE Gamers was the network.
Dude, that is so hype. You should. Did you sign? Like, did you?
Oh
consider
no,
it?
hell no. I was like 15, and I'd heard the horror stories about, like, you know, all kinds of things people got roped into.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I would definitely would have been dumb enough to sign.
I feel like you'd be you might even sign like today.
Yeah, if I was like a god Call of Duty player, like I definitely would sign. The only game, what's a game that you could ever sign before? Like I don't know, like Tower Defense 6. I don't think there's like a massive supply of like gameplay footage for that. You know what I mean? Not a big
No,
fan.
there's a, it's crazy. It's at MLG every year.
All right.
The MLG Balloon Tower Defense. That sounds real.
That was a ripper of an
That was a ripple of an effort, mate.
If they make another the Tasmanian Tiger, they should get King Gizzard to do the soundtrack.
You know what?
It seems like
That
they
would work.
are getting.
No, no, they're not. They are not doing that.
It seems like I've heard. That's what I've heard. That Chrome wants to make a 5.
Oh, that they're making a 5.
Yeah.
Not that
Four of these?
they're kidding. Yeah, the fourth one's just like a 2D platform.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a mobile game they got on the Windows 8 store. Money from that.
But yeah, back on the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube, they made 3.
Yeah. This was a yearly franchise for a little bit.
I mean, it was EA and Activision publishing it, so. You know, I think they should have Ubisoft publish the next one just to finish the trifecta. You know.
I don't think Ubisoft could publish games.
They are on fire right now.
Yeah, shit's burning.
How'd they put so many cows on screen?
I don't know.
DMGs.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is pretty wild for like 2002. Can I get on? I was expecting there to be a part where it's like, oh, you ride to a place, not this much time.
It seems to be the whole level.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
What was that? It? Like this is just like, there's no like other like element to it.
Yeah, this level is bull riding.
This is bad. Then I thought like you were. Can you even get off?
No.
Dude, I thought that it was like you just had like a small little open world space and you could like ride around, like quick travel and get off of it.
No, this is a Mario 64 level where you have to ride a stupid animal for all of it.
That never happens in Mario 64.
I know, I'm saying, but this is a collectathon level, but they ask you to do that.
Yeah, this is like this feels like the template for a Mario Odyssey level.
That's mean to Odyssey. Stop being mean to Odyssey.
I didn't mean it to be like too mean, but like
It's
you know
kind of
what I mean?
like if the desert level didn't have any platforms or structures.
No, yeah, like this seems like they were about to put things in here for you to do, but they forgot.
Yeah, they sure did.
Man, this game is a gift that keeps on giving. It's beautiful.
Blue Spruce, yes, this is indeed the. Oh, is there another mission?
This used to be the best little watering hole, mate.
Oh, you're off.
Had crystal clear drinking
No,
water.
just to talk to this
Great
guy.
place for a bit of a
No.
Right. So what happened to it?
that Galar boss Cass decided this.
I
would
thought
make a nice
that it
little
was.
toxic
Lid, I think this is the first time the villain of the game has directly done like an evil thing in this video game.
Really?
This is the first time I remember.
bloke tie.
Like, I guess he stole the
Just keep an eye out
MacGuffins.
for those rotten frill lizards.
I guess the lizards are working for him, but
Hey,
it's.
mate,
Can I just say, like, this character you're talking to, you know, not the best looking
Oh,
character model,
no.
but like compared to that girl we saw at the beginning, much better.
No, you don't
It's
understand.
another one of these.
I don't know what I'm supposed to shoot. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, wait. I assume you just keep. Are they gonna repair them if they keep coming on? Like, what's
Probably.
the threat here? I guess.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah,
repair
that's
them.
what it is. Wow,
Oh.
they just keep coming. They are not slowing down. Oh,
That's
they're coming
great.
from the top too.
Oh no. No, stop.
Can you fucking hit them?
This looks so obnoxious.
It's not great.
Andy, you should stream Haven Call of the King.
Is it better than this?
No, it's exactly like this.
Why did they even add the big yellow circle if it's like you're not gonna anywhere that's you can only hit them with the red dot. Anywhere else.
The
you're gonna hit them.
actual reason is when you go into the normal first person view, it like twists as you move it.
Oh.
It's just so it looks cool. But in this mode, it doesn't move around at all, so it doesn't look cool.
Makes sense. Dude, this might be the worst level in any collectathon ever.
No, I wish. I've seen worse.
What do you think is like? What do you think is the worst collectathon? There are some pretty bad ones.
Lid, I feel like you have opinions on this.
What is the worst collectathon?
Ukulele,
That's
U-
gotta be up there.
Ukuleles is pretty bad.
Banjo Tooie.
Banjo Tooie has some charming elements, but overall it's not great.
You can't even get like head chomp on them. This is so sad.
There we go. Well, we got.
There we go.
Donkey Kong 64 is a pretty bad collectathon.
Oh, Donkey Kong 64. I forgot about that.
Lid will never forget about that because they own that game.
On the Wii U Virtual Console.
I feel like if you see it at a reasonable price, you'd buy the card.
I don't even think it's that expensive. Actually, that's a lie. It is expensive. Okay, it is kind of pricey. It's $60. I can't speak fucking English.
Oh, we just got a thing. Nice.
It's $60, but keep in mind it also requires the expansion pack, which makes it more than double that price technically.
And all because they made the game wrong.
Eli is here.
Oh, Eli.
Yeah.
Eli, did you see the thing I DM'd you, Eli?
We're getting back into it.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw. No, I saw on Twitter actually.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
Fraud at polls. I mean, I don't know what to say.
It's...
William Powell.
I know, it's insane. Like, I feel like they just went to like old folks' homes and picked the like oldest women with the most happy.
How is Orson Welles only 48? Like, come on, what are we doing here?
Well, like, I think what happened is this is just one person pretending that there was an actual. Because I never saw like anything about this poll before until these so-called results. So I think this person just made up numbers and posted their own ranking.
No.
Yeah,
I
laugh. Because yeah, I feel like, because again, who is it, like this thing? All of these actors very well known. Like there are very few that I don't recognize, right? But the idea that you would put William Powell over John Cassavetes, particularly a modern audience, is insane. Like there's no universe where like he's only like 37th. You know what I mean? And then like I don't know. It's insane. I can't wrap
Yeah,
my
like
head around it.
there's no way that an actual poll had William Powell beating like Paul Newman.
Yeah, and by such a wide margin too. Like look at the vote.
This level's not so bad. It's not great.
I'm not even like trying to specifically denigrate William Powell. It just like, come on. I know that he is not that popular. He is like, that's why I do not believe these results.
Yeah, exactly. Like this, it's probably just like bait, to be honest. Like I'm starting to think about it. I feel like this is probably just fake, and they just wanted to piss people off.
Oh god.
Exactly.
I would respect it for, but I think it's way funnier to imagine that this person just made up votes because they were really hot for William Powell.
So funny.
Balan Wonderworld is a pretty bad collectathon.
Yeah, Lid also was asked earlier. We asked Lid, what is the worst collectathon ever of all time?
I think it's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
No. I would rather play this than Jet Force Gemini, Ukulele, Donkey Kong 64, or Banjo Tooie in a heartbeat.
Yeah, this one.
Okay,
is...
I'm glad you said. Look, if you said Kazooie, I would.
No.
I'm
I'm not that crazy.
Yeah. Tooie though, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Nothing in this game, as bad as it is as bad as the later Canary Mary races.
Oh god.
Those are QuickTime races where you have to mash a button, and it can mash and ask you.
You have to mash 2 alternating buttons.
And they
Where's
ask
that
you to
wrong?
mash so hard they can break your N64 controller.
I don't
That is
remember.
so
I don't
insane.
remember what a video game is. Conquer is
Andy,
not.
so what did
actually-
you think of my Metroid ranking?
I gave my list. It's overall fine, but Prime 1 and maybe Prime 2 are definitely too low, and Fusion's a little too high.
I
think-
want to make clear, I'm not trying to denigrate Prime 1. I think
I
I,
know.
made clear I think that game is excellent. I just prefer the 2D Metroids
I get that.
to... But I respect what Retro did. Like, you know.
Fusion I like, but I definitely wouldn't put in my top 5 Metroid games. Like, not even. Like, it's like.
I'm a really big Fusion fan.
Yeah, I know, you put it above Zero Mission and AM2R.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
could,
saying.
on some days I could probably swap like those like Fusion, Zero Mission, AM2R around, but
Yeah.
those are pretty much solid the 3 through 5. I don't see Metroid Prime cracking that top 5 for me personally. But I got some pushback on Twitter for putting Dread at number 1.
I would not.
Really?
Lid might give you push. I would never.
Yeah, I'd say, like,
I think it is funny how
What?
much higher Dread is than Samus Returns.
honestly, though, like the thing is, most of the things on that list are things where it's like, yeah, I get it. The main thing is, why is Metroid 1 anywhere but rock bottom?
Where did he put Metroid 1?
I mean, it's above Metroid 2.
Yeah, I would say that's a little questionable. I could get
All
above.
right, I could swap those, and frankly, I don't give a shit.
Where's
I
Prime
don't give a
Hunters
shit
and
about
Federation?
Metroid 1 or 2.
Where's Pinball?
I doubt that he's played any of those because most people have not played any of those.
I feel
probably
like
'cause they're
enough
not very
people have been
good.
played Hunters.
I haven't played Hunters, Pinball, or Federation. I actually haven't even played Other M. I've just seen things from it that make me put it at the bottom.
Fun fact about Metroid Prime Pinball. That game is where the Brawl fucking Brinstar remix comes from. You know, the one that's like, Samus is under fire.
Oh my god, swept up, let's go. Meow.
So, Crumb,
Yes.
do you know who Francis Poulenc was?
I've heard that name. I don't know who that was though.
Yeah, he's a composer. I'm seeing an opera by him tomorrow.
Oh, that
let's
sounds
go.
very nice.
That's hype.
Yeah, going to New York.
I would love to go to an opera. I've never been to one.
Where do you live again?
I live in Portland.
I'm sorry.
You should. be.
Portland, Oregon?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know that there is. I mean, like, I guess the closest would be San Francisco.
No, yeah.
There might
And
be
even if
one
there
in
was
Seattle.
one here, even if there was one here, bro, I would not be worth going to. Let me tell you something. I would have no faith in any production that the city would be able to put up. Have you ever played the Ed, and Eddie Misadventures? No, I've never even heard of this.
Lid, have you played that?
No.
The only real early 2000s cartoon collector, because I had a Game Boy Advance and DS, I didn't get a home console until the Wii. The only licensed collectathon from this era I've put any time into is Battle for Bikini Bottom, which I quite like.
Yeah, this kind of looks like that.
Yeah.
The Ed, and Eddie game. It looks like a mix. I can't tell if the gameplay would be like Battle for Bikini Bottom or The Simpsons Hit and Run. But it has a similar art style to both.
Hit and
There's a
Run
licensed
is a
3D
video
platformer
game.
that was somewhat of a collectathon. Yeah, that makes sense.
You ever play the it was Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights? Did you
Yeah,
ever play
wasn't
that?
that made by the Battle for Bikini Bottom team? I haven't played it. But
Was it?
I think it was.
That's crazy. What's your Scooby-Doo? Dude, I can't stand seeing people talk about the new Scooby-Doo. It's like, I get it. It's stupid. It's annoying. Why are you all watching it? Like, it's
I
one of those
don't.
things.
Well,
Like, what did you expect?
I don't think people are watching it earnestly. I think people are just looking at the Twitter clips that are being posted.
Not.
I did see a post that said like it was the #1 animated show on HBO Max, and then someone put it out like, "Yeah, you got rid of all the other ones."
They did do that.
The
That is
answer,
so funny.
by the way, is yes. Night of 100 Frights and Battle for Bikini Bottom were both developed by Heavy Iron.
Okay,
Makes
thanks.
sense.
You know what they do now?
Oh, I
What?
don't. Call of Duty
They-
support.
That might be better.
Wait, what do you mean?
They made a Stadia exclusive Pac-Man game.
Oh, they made that.
Ooh,
That's the only game they've made in the past 5 years.
That's a drop off, man. That you hate to
Damn.
see that. Andy, do you play horror games
Do I
like ever?
play-
Have you
Oh my! Wait! Hold on. They actually are a Call of Duty support team now.
I thought so. Cause I'm like, that's
that was
awesome.
that was such a good call, actually. That's so funny.
Yeah, because
You
I
knew exactly what was up.
Yeah, ever since Cold War.
That's
Damn.
insane.
That's recent too.
God, man, I can't believe that.
I can.
It's just what a fall from grace.
Yeah, no.
Video game industry do be like that sometimes.
I still don't have my computer, so I haven't played any games so far in January.
I've been playing a bit of Captain Toad.
Oh yeah, that game's good.
It is. It's very good.
It seems very fun.
I'm
I,
interested to see how I'll rank the whole 3D World trilogy, which is 3D World, Captain Toad, and Bowser's Fury.
Would you?
I have only played
How do
3D
you feel
World.
about putting? I was gonna say, like, would you put 3D Land in that group?
I guess it's just funny because it's that's
I'd sooner put 3D Land in there than Bowser's Fury.
well, Bowser's Fury
Bowser's
is
Fury, by the
literally
way,
you
is,
can't
is
play it
last
without
of that group.
yeah. In terms of quality, I don't
Yes.
think, I don't think Lid would agree with that. I probably
What?
wouldn't either. That Bowser's Fury is the worst of the 4 games. Actually, Lid might.
No, Bowser's Fury is the best Mario game since 64.
That's
Wait, really?
That's fucking insane.
I need to play it
Bowser's
then.
Fury. Oh, 3D Land or 3D World? Wait.
Is Chrome
No, I've-
short
There's some
circuiting?
days where I might put it
Am I
below
short
something.
circuiting? I'm sorry.
Like, I really hate Bowser's Fury. I think that game's terrible.
I don't even know how a person. I mean, this is Eli. He also hates Spark 3. So
He has said that to me.
Those aren't even remotely similar games.
they're both movement-based platformers.
They're both juniors.
No,
Uh,
Bowser's Fury is a gimmick-based platformer. I really don't know what you're talking about.
What is the
Mario.
gimmick? Out of curiosity.
Bowser!
Oh, yeah. I thought that you were talking about Bowser's Inside Story.
No,
Now, that
I mean,
game's
this makes
good.
more sense.
that game's great.
Yeah, I remember loving that game as a kid. I had that on.
I look forward to streaming the Mario RPGs. I'm not. No,
Oh, you should. Oh, that'd be actually big for such a good stream.
it would.
Yeah, I've barely played any games in 2022. The only game that I've really sat down with is I've been playing Slime Rancher.
Oh, how is that?
It's pretty fun. I have one problem with it.
Okay.
It is perfectly up my alley. It is a game that's like where you kind of just like sit back and relax. It's like very like management based, but not in a very like intensive way. It's more like just a game that you sort of like sit with and you just have a good time, right? Like it's very like it's not mindless, but it's also not like very demanding. Like it's the perfect game that I wanted to play like before like getting back into other video games, because I just didn't have a computer that could play video games for so long. But there is a section where you go into like this like wild area of the map, and like so like everything looks kind of different, and the water is no longer blue, it's brown. The problem is that it's the same color of brown that the rest of the map is, and you can't go in water. it'll kill you and send you back, and you'll lose everything that you collected, and it takes like a long time to get back there. So my problem is when there's a solar flare in that section, and you can't see like several feet in front of you, you'll like jump down into an area where it's like, oh yeah, you know, like I'm gonna jump down here and just land. And then before you can react, it's like, oh, that's water, and you're just dead. And I have died to that like 5 times, and it makes me want to pull the little hair I have left out.
Skill issue.
It, dude. It is a skill issue. That's what sucks.
I haven't played the game, so I don't know.
It is just a very fun, cute game. I don't know if it's like a perfect game, but it's just like very fun. That is the one thing in it that pissed me off. And like I don't have to do that anymore. But like when I had to and I kept dying, it was miserable.
I think Captain Toad's a pretty fun game. I like its structure. It's very much we are a budget game and we are leaning into that, which I appreciate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like its approach to level design. It's often just like these dioramas that you interact with. It's really fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's very creative.
All right, we just need one more egg and then we can leave this level.
Thank God. We'll get there eventually.
Well, then we might have to come back because I'm pretty sure we'll need more to access the level 3 hub. But
No.
Are you still playing the sequel, Andy?
am I still playing what?
The sequel to this?
Probably.
You said you would.
I don't know. I'm not playing 3 or probably not playing 3 or 4, but I'll play 2.
You play good games.
I have. No, Eli, I played too many good games. I need to.
This is true. Bad games are more entertaining in a stream setting.
This is probably true to a certain extent. Because like, when it's a good game, you just want to experience the game. You don't want to like stream. You know what I mean?
And like
you don't
when
wanna,
it's
like,
a good
talk to people.
game, when it's a good game, nobody really has anything to say about it.
Yeah, people are just like, oh, that's
Not
really
necessarily.
Cool. I
Like-
suppose, yeah.
Time, I'm glad to see you. Can you help me out of a fix?
Oh no, this
For
bitch
instance,
is back.
if it's a good game with puzzles, we can talk about how Andy's not good at puzzles.
This hamburger shop again.
he's got little like he's got little.
Says I was sick
This
for
is
a while,
terrible.
Things.
Tai 2 is worth playing because it's such an improvement over 1. I believe you.
Really? Okay,
No worries.
that would make more sense.
I'll reel him in with this. Me lasso ring.
Okay, is this the race level?
I owe you one,
Wonder.
Possum.
Dude, yeah, you're gonna have to race the little emu guy.
Oh, we gotta collect like a bunch of these.
Oh, never mind. I
Oh
was
no, we got.
This looks painful.
Oh wait, you have to collect them? Wait.
What am I looking at?
Wait. Is this a fishing game? This is a fishing
Wait.
mini game.
Oh, okay.
This guy's his emus, bro. Wait, what?
This is awful, Andy.
This is awesome.
This level keeps getting worse and worse. This
And
level
it's
started
not-
off like, oh,
I
this is
hate-
pretty bad. This
Like,
is
I just tuned
insane.
in for 10 seconds. I just hate this game so. I think this is the worst game you've played on stream.
It might be. I can't think of a game that's worse. This is bad.
This is still better than Crash Bandicoot 1, by the way.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know about this one. You might be a little wild for that, but
No,
I see it. Dude, why does it look like he's like humping towards you, bro?
Well, at least they give
This
you
is-
plenty of fucking time. I'll give them that.
They knew how hard it was, and they were like, he's not gonna get
You
this.
got.
Yeah, why does the girl have a front mouth and Ty has 2 side mouths?
Because he was
How are they
originally
gonna
supposed
kiss?
to be a silent protagonist, but they changed that last minute apparently.
Makes sense.
I'm just like, some people are like, oh, this game was my childhood in the same way that other people might say about like Mario 64.
Yeah, I don't think
You're
I'm
not
trying
gonna
to
be, man. That Mario 64.
I mean,
stream
to be
series-
fair, that generation didn't have a good Mario game.
No, they didn't.
Sunshine, yeah, that's true, but Sunshine is still better than this.
Yeah, it has to be.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, it's
Dude.
better than this.
I think. I'm trying to think.
But I
I'm
don't
trying to
think this
remember
is
the
as
bad
bad.
games.
Like, this plays better than it looks, mostly.
Yeah, I can
Doesn't
imagine
look
that.
good.
I know, that's why I said that.
I don't think this game looks inherently like grating. It just looks kind of boring. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No,
but
Andy. So I had a GameCube and I didn't have the PS2 until late in the PS2 life cycle,
yeah.
and so I did play Sunshine, but the platform I played most was Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, that game's
Mm.
definitely better. You know what I will say? I still say I have not played it. I still feel pretty like I think I will enjoy this more than if I do a Billy Hatcher stream. I think this game is
All right, can I just say something?
sure.
I think in terms of gameplay, you might be right. In terms of art design, I think Billy Hatcher looks
I
sharp.
don't. You're right, but Billy Hatcher, it's a little too quirky. This fucking.
It's very
the Chicken
Sega.
Boy.
I don't know.
Oh god, how many do we have? There's one over there. Okay.
Though I do have to wonder.
Let's take a
if Billy-
gander
like,
at these geese.
if Yuji Naka wasn't involved, like I think Billy Hatcher would have been not great,
Oh, there's
but
a-
better.
When Yuji Naka
there's
got
the line.
arrested again, didn't the other like big guy behind Billy Hatcher say, "Damn, now that I know there's no way that he'll be working on that, I wish I could do that again."
Okay, that wasn't
That's
too bad. You
amazing.
know, that level actually wasn't too bad. It was short and quick, and I finished it easily.
Do you want to know what game you should play, Andy?
Unfortunately, yes. Hit me.
Have you ever played Chibi Robo?
I am familiar with Chibi Robo.
I feel like that'd be a very fun stream
It
game.
might be. I've never played it before.
It's just
Okay.
like a very.
I'm
cute
probably
little
leave,
game.
but I wanna. Yeah, I wanna find the race. How do I? I guess I might have to leave and come back right in. I can do that.
Mhm.
Oh, so between when I was last on here and now, I beat Pikmin 1 for the first time because I never actually beat that.
Where's the
Excellent first try. They actually do a lot right. You know, like AI would be improved and other quality
What
of life
the fuck? She
features.
gets a car?
But there's a lot of really strong stuff. The only thing is the final boss is just, oh my god, that was awful.
Why do you get a car?
Why, dude? What is going
Oh,
on?
this is a race. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, dude. Why does he have drift? Why is the hog a car?
I feel like this game must have been like a tax shelter thing. I don't know.
Lid, Eli, I don't think you've seen enough mid-early 2000s platformers.
Yeah, this
No,
is
I
really-
think I have seen enough of what I ever want to see.
Fair enough. Yeah, I feel like there are definitely worse things than this, though I don't think that is a sign of this, of Tide, the Tasmanian Tiger's quality, as much as it is how just terrible other games can be.
Yeah.
Like, you really don't know how bad a game can be until it's right in front of you, and you're just like, oh, God.
I mean, like, one of my big childhood games was Donkey Kong 64. I know what a bad game looks like.
This is definitely better than
I'm so
DK64. 100%. I can say that without hesitation. This is also probably better than the non-SA adventure GameCube Sonics. Like, this is probably better than Heroes or Shadow.
I would rather play Heroes than this.
Would you rather play Heroes 4 times than this?
That's the
No.
question. Yeah.
Because you need to
Rather
play all 4 campaigns to actually beat it.
Which I've done.
Yeah, of course. Oh, we're gonna.
Yeah, I
lose.
got all 4 campaigns and all the chaos.
You know what? You know what?
Would not recommend
The
doing that.
lens flare, get it out of here, bro. Why did they add a lens flare?
I will say, I think Sonic Heroes has better environmental design than
Oh yeah,
this.
that game's pretty pretty. That game looks great.
That central concept was bad, but you know.
You know what this game and Captain Toad Treasure Trackers both have as shared flaws?
What?
Both don't have reset buttons for some reason.
Oh, that's bad. You
Um,
don't have that.
no, Captain Toad, you can restart the thing.
No, there's when I hit select, it says start or continue or exit level.
That's sad.
I'm pretty
Wait,
sure I
hold on.
restarted.
Let's go.
I can't believe that.
Right at the end.
We deserve this.
I literally was like dreading the idea that you had to do this again.
A win is a win.
Sniped it. That was
Alright.
skill.
All
That
right,
was
let's-
like one of the most gamer moments you've had on stream. I think.
I agree. Okay, let's see how many more rocks I need to find the. Okay, I need one more. I don't think I did the snow level race. I'll do that.
We're going back to the
Check
snow,
out
baby.
these
Would you say that this is on the level of atmosphere as like Fendrana drifts, the snow level? Like how are we talking?
This is
I mean, I would say that this is. Where's the stopwatch? Hold on. Where's the time attack? Because it's usually right by the entrance, but I'm not seeing it. Liz, could you do me a favor and look up where?
No, all the walkthroughs for this game are so bad. I don't want to trudge through.
Can you look at the video walkthrough?
It's almost always a video from like 12 years ago that someone's pointing a camera at their TV.
It is.
Crumb, can you do that?
It should.
Oh,
Yeah. I think it should just be at the front of the house.
No, that's not.
have you
I'm looking at the picture for it, and the stopwatch says that it should be like right in front of that tree, that like forks, maybe.
Maybe it's let's see. Okay, maybe I need to do. Oh, maybe I need to do the koala. How many?
Oh, you need to do them like in order, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe.
Strange. I'm trying to see if I'm wrong though. No, yeah, it should just be right in front of the house. Yeah, maybe you do have to do something else. Doesn't it show it on the map? Yeah, I guess it would.
Thinking maybe I need to do.
Yeah, I looked it up too. You probably have to do something else first.
I think I have to do the main koala mission.
Makes sense.
Which is fine. I need to get one more anyway.
I'm trying to think of the worst game I played as a kid. One of the worst games was for sure the 3D Frog.
I forget what it was, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Game Boy Advance board game, like dice thing.
Oh, yeah.
That game's a piece of shit.
I did not know that they made one of the dice. Wow.
No, it's.
I definitely played. I'd say the worst games.
What was
I
it?
played
Destiny
were-
Board Traveler?
I believe so.
I'd say the worst games I played must have been like licensed games for the Game Boy Color.
Because that game does not explain anything. It is one of the most confusing games I've ever played.
Like if you want to see a piece of shit, check out Bugs Life for the Game Boy Color.
Oh yeah. 8-bit Game Boys could have some real piece of shit games on them.
Or there was like a Looney Tunes game I had that was for the Game Boy Color that was, at least from my memory, seemed to rely on like weird adventure game logic, but for a Game Boy Color game.
Yeah, there was a Scooby-Doo game I played that was basically a Sierra
Lid,
adventure
could you
game.
post your
Whoa.
Scooby-Doo in the Cyber Chase playthrough video?
No.
I think it's very good.
I mean, if someone, all you need to know is that at the end of the game, they have you pick the culprit. And the thing is, according to the movie, I picked the right guy, but the game told me I was wrong because I hadn't collected enough evidence, and it just booted me back to the title screen. Fun fact, that game doesn't have saves.
It does
That
have
game uses
passwords.
passwords.
I'm so
Oh my god.
Also, Jane, to answer your question, yes, I do remember that. I do remember that level very vividly. I remember that level. I wanted to kill myself. That is it is such a bad. Why did they do that?
I played some of the GameCube era, the ones in Game Boy Advance. Some of them were pretty okay. Some of them are not okay.
Yeah, like It's crazy. Like,
Did you have the one that
in
was
quality.
that soundtrack was by the lady who did Silent Hill 2 soundtrack?
Did she do that soundtrack?
She did for not that one. It was for the 2001 Frogger game. That's one of the most hideous things ever made.
You know, like, I think because I'm a few years older, by the time I got to the GBA, generally speaking, the games I had for that were better. I mean, first of all, it was a better system than the
Yes,
Game Boy Color.
obviously.
But, you know, I just had less. Like, I remember, like, I got, you know, I think the first games I got were like Pokemon and Superstar Saga, if I recall correctly.
Makes sense. Yeah, Frogger's I guess it's Frogger's the Great Quest.
Yeah, there were a ton of Frogger. What? Who hit me?
It's Frogger Temple of the Frog.
The Temple of the Frog.
Okay, we just need 3 more.
Frogger become human.
That would be terrifying.
I know.
They could
I
do a
really want to see David Cage Frogger again.
It's what he deserves, honestly.
That'd be
He
crazy.
doesn't deserve Star Wars, that's for fucking sure.
Dude, David Cage is such a menace, dude. I think that there are a few people that deserve to be put down like a dog. I think he's up there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That man is unwell. I think one of the worst games that I played as a kid that I don't know if anyone remembers this. I've never played it recently. I don't know if it's good or bad. The core concept sounds like it would be bad. It was a Lego racing game where you like built your own car out of Legos in the
Yeah.
game.
Those
And
games
that sounds like a
rule.
fun. That sounds like a great concept. I feel like if I went back to it, it would be because I remember being like sort
What
of limited.
system did you play it on?
It was PS1 or 2. I had a
No,
PS2.
those games are great.
Wait, you've played them?
Yeah.
Wait, really? They're good?
Yeah,
Thank
Lego
God.
Racers are both great.
I'm glad. I assumed that it would be terrible for some reason. I'm glad that they're good. I might go back to them. Cause that was like my favorite game as a kid. I loved that game. I loved any game that was just like an open world thing and you could drive around in a car.
Yeah, Lego Racers 2 was the one that had more open stuff.
Yeah, I had this one BMX game, and it was like you just had like a bike, you had a monster truck, and you had like a plane. And dude, there was like nothing that you did other than like race people, and I was terrible at racing, right? I was terrible at it. I was a kid. I just sucked. But just traveling around like that environment was like everything. It was so hype. That game actually probably sucks now that I think about it. Is it BMX? Is that it?
Has anyone played
No,
Carnage
it was not
Racing?
It was not BMX XXX, sadly. PlayStation 2.
GBA had some hot trash. You know what's the funniest bad game ever made?
What?
Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu.
Oh,
What is that one?
Eli, look up footage. You'll immediately be able to.
How do you spell it?
I don't know.
What was it again?
Taiketsu.
Taiketsu. Alright.
Yeah, just look at Google Images. You can immediately tell what's up with the video. Oh, there's.
Oh!
Looking at images
Good
and even
boy,
just
what a-
even just watching gameplay doesn't communicate one of the most interesting aspects of it, which is if you input the command for a special move before the match starts, it comes out on frame 1.
Oh. They did not make that game good.
Man, Webfoot Entertainment really knew how to make great video games. I look forward to the Legacy of Goku streams.
no.
No,
Yes.
two of those are actually decent. One of them.
It is kind of insane that, like, I don't know which is more crazy to me, that it took so long to get a good Dragon Ball game, or that it actually ended up being good. You know? I'm talking about fighters, by the way.
No, yeah, Dragon Ball does not seem like it has that many good games. I
has-
feel like
it
it should
has
be easy
probably,
to make
like,
good games for.
10.
Interesting. But isn't there like 200?
Yes.
Yeah, there are a lot.
Yeah.
It's
there are a
Andy,
lot.
10 might be generous. to be honest.
It might be. I'm thinking
Legacy of Goku 2,
Boost
Boost Fury, Supersonic Warriors 2.
Attack of the Saiyans. That's the DS RPG made by Monolith.
And Supersonic Warriors was Treasure, I believe?
No, I believe it was Arxis.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
I would say Budokai 3 and Budokai Tenkaichi 3 for what they are decent.
But that is an asterisk for what they are.
I mean, all like
Yeah.
Taiketsu 3
You know,
has. How can you say a game with a Raleigh in it is bad, Eli?
That is true.
That is pretty funny, isn't it? That
I mean, that has a Raleigh and Fighter has Jiren, so obviously Fighters loses that one.
Jeez.
it's honestly weird to think that Fighters isn't the first Arxis Dragon Ball game.
No, it's the
Yeah,
third.
that just threw me right now.
It's the third. Because they also made Supersonic Warriors 1, I'm pretty sure.
They also made one for the 3DS.
I think that was Japan only.
Extreme Butoden. And no, it was everywhere.
Oh, okay. Silly me.
I swear though, I'm looking at the box art for Extreme Butoden, and that exact image was on the back of the Supersonic Warriors 2 box.
Might as well have been. Who's gonna notice?
Was it NX Unleashed? Wait, no, I don't know if this was.
And then
that's one that I thought
other.
was
Let me
open
think. Are there other ones? I guess Fusions is Fusion seems decent. Fighters. Oh, and Advanced Adventure. Don't forget about Advanced Adventure. Even though, yes, that is technically a Dragon Ball game, not Dragon Ball Z.
Makes sense.
But it's really good. It is Dimps' best Game Boy Advance game.
Makes sense. I feel like Dragon Ball should have a
Which,
lot
if
of
you
games.
know me, that is certainly a statement.
Andy, are you gonna get One Piece Odyssey?
No.
I don't think I am, at least not starting out at
That's
launch.
why I was
but-
hoping you'd play the demo, because it's like you have PS4.
Yeah, I don't have my
If the
console
demo
right
was
now,
on
so-
PC, I'd try it. I've heard okay things.
And I
from
don't
it.
have my PC right now either, so I'm kind of shit out of luck in terms of playing. But I'm gonna show this image I found from it. I'm gonna share in the stream chat.
Alright, where the hell are the last two koalas? I just need two more.
And Andy, let me know if you see it.
That's cute.
How are the other kangaroo boys?
There we go. Do you know where you're supposed to be going right now?
No.
You have to do, what is the one that you're supposed to be doing? I can look.
I'm
it
doing the koala ones. I need to find... Oh, there's another one. There's kangaroo boys around here. I need to find the 8 hidden koala. And we've got 6. So we're pretty close. It's just a question of how I...
Yeah, I don't know which ones you found and not found.
Now this mill belongs to that gal.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention. We were told about the main villain earlier. God, where's it want me to go?
They all seem to be down towards that that
The
area that you were
entrance
at.
area? Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, like
Yeah, are there any across like the river? Or okay, so if there aren't, then that's good. 'Cause I was looking around here, and I'm like, I couldn't find any, so I was like, But if there are
try and
none
watch
past the
this.
frozen lake, then I'm just gonna head back over.
I guess I should check that. Yeah, because I remember you doing all of these things.
Yeah, it didn't save my progress I got on them earlier.
And then
So,
you were on those pillars. And there's apparently one there. And then... Yeah, I guess there's one with those, like, icicles that you were, like, chopping down or whatever.
yeah, I think I got that one. Thank you for helping, Crumb.
Yeah. Listen, I know what it's like. Sometimes you just need a little walk. I was so dumb as a kid. I would look up walkthroughs for the dumbest games. Whereas, like, other times, I would just brute force it. Other times, it would be, like, so easy, and I would just cave in. I would just be like,
Oh, there's another one.
No way I can solve this. Yay.
Wait, no.
No. Yeah, like it would be like a
there is
Half-Life
one.
2. It would be like a Half-Life 2 puzzle, and I was like, I can't figure this out. And then
Those
I
are
would,
barely
like,
even puzzles.
I was a dumb kid. I think it's because Half-Life was basically the first game that I ever played with like physics in it. I'd never played like a game with physics in it, and like I didn't wrap my head around the fact that, oh, this game has physics and that's distinct. I was just like, yeah, I guess I don't know. I never thought about a game having or not having physics. I just assumed that they all kind of did. And then I
Yeah,
was
Yoshi's Island has physics. You hit the egg and then it bounces all around. That's physics.
like, exactly. And it goes, and then it goes,
Exactly. Do you like that game, Andrew?
I've only played a little bit of it. I didn't jive with the controls very much, but I want to give it a more proper chance.
My suggestion, if you get another chance, is remap the egg to a shoulder button.
That sounds like a great
That's a
idea.
good idea, yeah.
In fact, I refuse to play it with the Super Nintendo controls where it's all the face buttons.
Or around.
That's fair.
Where is
Because I first played it on the
there he is. He's
GBA,
up there.
where it had the R button was the egg button. And that made so much more sense.
All right, I think I only have. Oh, that was all of them. So I just go
Let's
back to
go.
the start of the level. Cool.
Yay. But yeah, Yoshi's Island
That wasn't
has
too
to have
bad.
like some of the most genius sound design I think in any game. I think
Yes.
whoever came up with the sound design for Yoshi in general, it was just cracked. Like what an insane person. Any sound that Yoshi has
They
ever
also
made
came up
or
with the
been
sound of
associated
Baby
with is
Mario
perfect.
crying. So,
That's
Well,
the,
you won't hear that sound if you're good at the game, so...
what do you
I
think,
don't
Eli? You've
Skill
seen
issue.
how many streams have you been on?
know.
What's this? Oh, if I'm good. Like, what are you talking about?
I said the same. I said the same thing to, I think it was Spencer, complaining about hearing the beeping noise in Pokemon. I was like, skill issue.
skill issue. Yeah, I think those games are so good at making you get better by just annoying you to no end. It's actually sort of genius. Like they just like if you do not want to just have a splitting headache right now, just be good at the game. Like just care. And it's like, you know what, it worked. I'm pretty good at Pokemon, I think.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I go up this way. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Then
trying
I
to-
can
what if-
leave, and then we can do the boss, and then we'll check out the first level, the final tier,
Let's go.
and I'll probably beat it next stream.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a good
4
plan.
streams doesn't seem too bad for this game.
Not seems pretty reasonable.
So, Cronin, you were going to say something earlier?
Oh yeah. What do you think? Like, what are games that you think have like just great sound design? Like, what's a game where it's like when you think about it, the first thing that comes to your head is like, oh, how it sounds.
All accounted for.
Because like, I think Yoshi's Island is one of the only ones that like pops into my head.
No worries,
Turbo.
By the way, little
Kirby?
Benny found
Yeah,
this
that
in the
makes sense.
snow.
Actually,
You can have it if you want it.
Kirby does have goated
Alright.
sound design.
But I usually think of the music more than the sound design. Sure.
Fair.
It makes
there
all
is-
kinds of funny little
And there's the race.
Pips and
You know what? I'm gonna
squishes.
try it. I'm bored.
It's a track block.
I want to try and
But-
get as many.
Sound design.
The only thing that the thing is, Kirby's sound design is so good that I was really taken aback by Star Allies, where inhaling a copy ability, that sound just completely overpowers the entire rest of the mix.
It does. Which is a shame because Star Allies actually has some really fun remixes. I mean, its soundtrack, probably the strongest part of that game. Yeah, Kirby. I'll actually.
All
give
of
Sonic-
the Thief games, because those are very much depend. Like, you need to be able to know aware of how loud the thing you're currently walking on is making
That's
you.
true. Yeah, that's fair.
I'll shout out Andy's favorite. You know, Sonic has great sound design.
For sure.
The ring
Son-
sound effect and the bubble shield.
Yeah,
Classic.
it's such great sound design that real world cash registers use it.
I'm glad someone else noticed this incredibly strange phenomenon. Like, why did?
I've never noticed that before. Is that true? Like,
Yes, that is absolutely
Yeah, there
true.
are some cash registers that have the
At
Sonic
gas
rings
stations
on them.
mostly that I've
that's
noticed.
so funny. I've never heard.
I've
that.
never heard that. Wow.
I guess Indiana's just built different.
I don't think I've ever actually heard one in person,
I have.
but
I've
I've
seen videos.
seen videos and
What if
stuff.
they're just normal cash registers and you two are deranged? And
What
you
if-
just
what if
hear
you got
Sonic
duped?
sound.
That's entirely possible.
Maybe we just have super hearing and can hear things that you can't.
Maybe.
I would be sad. If I found out that there was like a whole like spectrum of like sound that only I specifically like, not just humans in general, right? Because that's just true. But like,
Yeah.
I as an individual could not hear, I would just get depressed.
Uh-oh.
I'm built different.
Oh, I think we're gonna make it. We'll be fine. Yeah, we're fine.
You
Yay.
did it. You did it. You made it through in record time. There, have a thunder
I'm
egg.
trying to think.
Oh, you beauty.
I guess Portal has pretty good sound design. but I feel
Eli,
like
Yeah.
that's not
If it's
expli-
not a
that's
big
not
deal, could you
specific
retweet
to
the
Portal.
stream?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, there are a lot of Half-Life sound effects in it.
Oh, great! I ended the level near the. Okay, I might as. Actually, does it even matter? Yeah, I think it's just if you care. Let me just see. Hold on. We should have more than yes, we have more than enough.
Smashing young
Oh,
guy.
let's go.
Let's get to work.
You know, honestly, I think Crash Bandicoot has pretty good sound design, even though I'm not a huge fan of a lot
Yeah,
of the
boxes.
gameplay aspects.
Yeah. Breaking a box sounds exactly how it should. Also, what
Yeah.
The TNT sound effects, picking up a Wumpa fruit,
destroying,
going through a
hitting
warp.
the nitro crate.
Yes, dude.
Wait,
Oh, you
what-
notice the Souls games have good sound design.
Yes, they do.
True.
Yeah.
True.
What's a game with bad sound design?
BioShock.
You didn't even
That's
ask that
actually-
thing.
that's so real. I've never thought about that. You're
Metroid
right,
has
though.
Sound design, by the way. Metroid, I'd also like to say I like the sound design of that.
Oh yeah, of course.
But
Like most,
yeah,
Where's
Bioshock's
the
not good.
Where's the boss?
under the wall.
Probably, but like,
Was that a dumpster full of meat?
oh, I have to. I think I have to fucking because he's a shark monster. So yeah, I have to chum him in.
Oh my god, he's so scary.
Now, how do I hit this boss?
You
You know what would be nice? Some sort of introductory cutscene.
That'd be crazy. That's crazy talk.
Maybe I. Okay, I'm gonna chum over
It
here.
really is just a dumpster full of meat.
Come on.
Why isn't this rated M? For me.
Yeah, could one of you look up how to fight this boss, please?
No.
I didn't ask you, Eli. I just asked one of you. Why?
Sure. His name is Crikey.
It's awesome.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Wait, what is this?
You gotta go in the water and find an air tank and hit the air tank, and then get out of the water and use your flame things to hit the air tank, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
How does he...
No, but you don't use the flame things. You can only use the water ranks underwater.
I think you have to hit.
You gotta come out of the water and use the fire.
So on Twitter, there's a most pathetic Ace Attorney character bracket that just started, and it'll be bullshit if anyone besides Larry wins.
That's funny.
I think there are characters that could beat Larry.
There are other pathetic characters, but I can do at least one qualifying thing about them.
Oh,
Not Larry.
I see what you have to do. Yeah, under the water there are a little like air tanks. You have to hit it so it comes up to the surface. He'll attack it, and then you have to blow it up with your boomerang.
Okay, this seems a little convoluted, but I get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's just like, yeah, it's stupid.
This is not a very good boss, I don't think.
It's not a very good game.
I think you could literally two-shot this boss, which I don't think makes it a very good boss.
Did the air tanks respawn?
Yeah, there was one. It's got bubbles coming out of it.
Okay, let me get to the surface. Find a fucking...
I like the sky in this level.
I do too. Can I... Okay.
So there's going to be at GDC this year.
There we go. Okay.
The
That's how
Kirby
you do
devs
it.
are going to talk about the transition to 3D. So that'll be nice.
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be oh.
Now where do I dive to? I kind of like that this game pulls a Mario 64 and it's like, yeah, health and air are the same thing. Hold on. Okay, where do I dive up?
Which is the better water level in 64?
That's a good question.
Where is he? Okay.
Oh,
Lid,
God.
you probably consider this the most.
Between Dire
Jolly
Docks
Roger.
and Jolly Roger Bay,
There we go. One
Yeah.
more hit.
I probably prefer Jolly Roger Bay.
And there's one more.
Interesting.
Oh, come on.
The music in those levels has really fun vibes. Just very
absolutely.
Yeah.
comforting.
Oh, there we go. There's.
Yeah.
You know what, Lid?
Jolly Roger Bay is probably
That's
better.
still better than the first boss.
What is no big Ty face the camera? Oh dang it, cutscene time. when Ty's facing the camera with the flame rings equipped, it's just like some fucking Sephiroth burning Nibelheim energy.
Oh my goodness. And then like you see
Oh
his like
my
and then you
damn.
see his willy.
Swim free, sweet crikey. Swim free. You beauty!
Oh, that's cool. He wasn't evil. He was just controlled.
God, these are still
by
so low
machines.
resolution. This must have. I
They
imagine.
really should have AI upscaled these.
This will be
Dude.
no easy task, but I have faith in you. my
It's crazy how unappealing every single character design is.
I think most of these are fine.
Well, they're worse when you hear the voice acting, to be fair, but
I
Off you go.
I think they fit. I think all of the
Ah,
presentation
Ty,
and style
good to
is
see you.
fine.
I've again harnessed the energy off the talisman
Except that
machine.
girl character.
Yeah.
Dude,
He looks like she's from a different
My,
game.
I don't know what you're talking
This
about.
must
She
be
is so pretty.
Rusty Rang.
Oh hell yeah.
Ripper.
We get it, Crumb.
Yes. Oh yes. The
By the way,
frosty
Eli,
Rang
let me
put out
check. Just quickly. Could you retweet? Oh wait, you did. Okay, I'm gonna.
I did.
All right, I'm gonna retweet the you retweet.
fires, freeze enemies, and
I mean, it's a
even
quote
create
retweet, but I thought that
ice
No,
counted.
that's
now.
better. That's better. Yes.
What's he need that big
Use
pencil
the
for?
previous Rang and next Rang buttons
It's
to
a
cycle
stylized
through your
thing. I don't
collection.
It just
You
seems
won't be disappointed.
He has bad
Unnecessary.
vision, so he
Now
needs to
go
write
try
big
it out.
things. I don't know.
Oh,
could
thank
believe
you,
that.
Ty. Just what I needed. Some more golden cogs. Yes, an infraring. This has.
This has.
Haven't I told you?
Yeah. Anyway, the Frosty rang. Oh, now he's blue. Anyway, I know where we're supposed to go with the Frosty rang. Dang, we did all that in under an hour. In under an hour and a half. That's pretty good. We're making...
Big progress.
I'm excited to see what the tier 3 levels look like.
Big pencil for what now?
He had a big pencil in his ear.
The koala scientist.
For what now?
Batman's a scientist.
Good one, Eli.
Thanks.
I'm glad someone else. I'm glad at least I got it, if nothing else.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
I knew you'd get it.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. Beyond the black stump, and Rex marks the spot. Okay, how many more do I need to beat the game? I need 17. Okay, so I need 5 from each world, which is what I've been doing, and then 2 randos. Okay. Oh.
You go first.
Bro.
No, you go first.
Well, I went first last time. Get in here.
Please never zoom in that close to the bird's face again.
I think we
kind of,
should always
well,
be that close.
Good.
No, they did it.
Awful. Awful.
They love this guy. They were so proud.
Yeah, that is exactly what this feels like, Andy.
See, I was thinking more like if all the characters in like Jimmy Neutron were Australian animals, is what
That
this
also
vibe has.
works.
That is what it looks like.
Wow. Okay, that was a bad cough.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Yeah, better actually.
Good.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, if your experience is anything like mine, you'll probably have that cough for well after you start feeling better.
Woo.
Hopefully you'll start feeling like.
How is he being mean? What's his problem?
Cause
All right, what are you referencing with that?
Eggman's theme from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, snooping as usual.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
I've never watched that, but I believe you. Well, I've seen images, so that sounds about right.
You're telling me you didn't watch YouTube poops in 2009, Eli?
I've never watched a YouTube poop.
Hold on, what?
Dude, what?
That explains a lot.
Okay, Andy said 2009. I was 16 in 2009. I was just like severely depressed. in the
YouTube
closet.
poops would have helped you.
They would have.
Like that's all I was thinking about in 2009. I didn't care about it. Like,
Fair
come on.
enough.
Man, I can't believe. Oh, this is the second jungle level. Okay.
You can never have too many.
Yeah, you can. This game's been pretty good about not repeating themes, so that gets me worried for the rest of the game. Oh, this.
It's just gonna be like
I don't
the
like
other
this
levels.
character.
Oh no.
You know.
Who is this?
You know.
This guy rules. I love this little guy.
No, okay, get him
I will-
out.
He's funny. He's so funny. I love him.
Dude, he's funny because of his eyes.
I
I
will
hate him
say.
in this context.
I will say. This guy is such a fucking Lenny. Holy shit. This is the most Lenny-ass character I've seen in a while.
When you say Lenny,
Oh no.
What do you-
no.
No, it's the
Dude,
Andy,
dude,
when you say Lenny, be specific as to what you're referencing.
yeah, I mean, like... So this is a Lost Woods.
No, why did they do that?
Is it a Lost Woods or is it a test of intelligence?
Yeah, this shit is some Sonic 06 design. Good one, Lid.
A little good test of it.
Oh. Wait, no.
Yep.
What?
No.
Yep.
No, wait, what is this?
And do as I say.
I hate you. I hate. This is.
The love for this like dopey little bird just went out the window. There's no more love.
No, I still like him.
Look what he's doing to me. Look
This
what he's
button
doing to
opens the
Andy.
door. This button opens
No, it
the
doesn't.
door.
Oh, you have to be smart enough to see the blue one.
Follow
Oh,
me.
get it? He's a
Do as
liar
I
bird. He's
say.
telling you the wrong thing.
Fuck off. I fucking hate this game so
Be
much.
aside.
Dude, no. There's no way they're gonna hit you with the liar bird.
I think.
Oh, we got the gecko.
It's not. There we go. He's a liar. Man, this this fucking video game.
It's great, man.
It's kind of epic.
They considered every outcome. You know what I mean? They thought about it.
Follow me. Do as I say.
It's kind of impressive.
Oh, are these giant ticks?
Ew.
Gross. I've never had a tick on me. If I did, I
Neither have I, thank you.
I have.
Oh, that sounds unpleasant.
Isn't that bad? You just light a match and then put the match out and then touch it on it while it's still hot.
Fair enough.
Jesus Christ. That's horrifying.
Now the thing, I didn't have it that bad though, because it was just on my chest. My little brother got one in his ear once, and that's a lot harder to deal with.
Oh,
Good God.
We got them actually. My aunt had her wedding at like some fancy outdoorsy place, and that's where we got them.
That sucks so bad. Dude,
Look, I'm Jewish. I don't go outside. I'm fine.
Jewish people are immune to ticks. This is true. This is known.
No, we are not immune. We just never come in contact.
They look kind of tasty though. They kind of look like popcorn kennels. You know what I mean?
Ew,
What?
What?
gross.
I would eat a tick if it tasted.
Oh
like
my
popcorn.
crumb! That's one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard in my life. Genuinely.
It really
Wait,
is.
why is that so bad?
What do you mean?
What?
Why is that?
Is eating a tick worse than eating any other bug?
Yes,
Yep.
Don't they carry
all bugs
diseases?
are awful to eat. Like I don't.
that's true. All bugs. Well, that's not true. Shrimp are technically bugs.
I don't eat shrimp.
Oh, that's right.
I
Yeah.
like shrimp.
For shame.
Okay.
No, not because like it's not kosher. I don't really like shrimp very much.
Fair
I,
enough.
I love shrimp.
I have to be in the. Sometimes I'm in the mood for shrimp, and
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, this guy wants Lyme disease so bad, like so bad. I didn't know that they carried.
To
some of the
reach the other
disease.
side. Yeah, go ahead, go on, go on. Oh, it's delicious. You'll love it.
That's kind of like their whole thing.
Oh my God! You go in a circle.
It's like mosquitoes and malaria.
Wait, really? I just thought that it was like kind of like gross. It was kind of
No,
I've
like-
heard
like
this
it's-
guy.
it's-
Lid,
it's
could you look up
quite
and see
bad to
if,
get a tick.
if Larry the Lyrebird is from anything else?
Oh, Spider-Man!
You mean like if his voice actor?
Yes, if his voice actor is done anything else.
You know, it's actually funny that you say that though, because there actually is another character called Larry the Lyrebird, in the what is Num Tums? Oh, it's a children's cartoon.
That's crazy.
So I'm looking through this account, Animal Crossing bot,
Terry McGovern is the voice actor.
Does not sound familiar. What else has he done?
Let me look on.
We're looking. What were you saying about Animal Crossing, Eli?
Yeah, look through this Twitter account, Animal Crossing bot, and like these old games before the Switch, even before New Leaf, to an extent, like just so much more charming to me.
I agree. Yeah, there's a very distinct there's like a distinct emptiness to it, which I like more. It feels way more like homey than it does like
Exactly.
just a world of possibility, which is like not what I want from it. You know what I mean?
Let me read off a truncated filmography of Terry McGovern,
Okay.
voice of
Larry.
Lenny the
Larry.
Librarian. Mr. Wolf in American Graffiti.
Okay.
Launchpad McQuack in DuckTales the movie.
Oh, I'm assuming the rest of the cartoon too. That's probably where I've heard of him.
Yes.
DuckTales.
And also probably
And in
Duck.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, that's a role. That's a fucking.
He showed up in Mythbusters once. He was Wild Rider in Transformers. He was himself on the A-Team.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He was on the Jetsons, but he's not credited as a specific character, so I assume he was just a guy. He was a club manager on Mork and Mindy. In video games, he is Bill Ding, Studs Lincoln, and Radio Guy in Lego Island.
Oh man.
He's Admiral Akbar in quite a few Star Wars games.
That makes sense.
Whoa.
This guy sounds like he could do a good Akbar.
Fun fact, Lenny will be back in Tie 2 and 3.
Oh joy. I'm so excited for more Lenny.
He's Santa Claus in the Sam & Max games.
That's funny.
Whoa.
I've heard those are good.
And he's Keith in Read Only Memories.
I don't know what that is.
It's
Still,
like a
that's,
story
you know,
adventure game.
he's definitely a voice actor with a long and storied history. He's got
You know what he has
Speaking of
an
voice
even
actors-
you know what he has an even bigger storied history with actually?
what?
He was a radio announcer from the 60s to the 80s. No, to the 90s. From 65 to 97.
Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's impressive. Wait, hang on, I'll be right back.
Blue Spruce says this guy wants Lyme disease so bad.
So speaking of voice actors, you know what we haven't talked about yet?
What?
Justin Roiland.
We have not. I mean, it's not really funny. Like it's not
It's
like.
no, it's
Yeah,
not.
that's the thing.
But it is to go. Oh jeez, Rick, I bit my wife. Oh no, I got in trouble for beating my wife, Rick.
I think I will never laugh at Pickle Rick again.
Did you ever
Yeah,
laugh
that's
at it
the
in the
thing,
first
Eli.
place?
No. No.
Yeah, that don't fucking surprise me. I could. You are maybe the person who has been on my stream who I could least see being a Rick and Morty fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Like Lid, nah, probably not. Crumb, absolutely at one point.
Follow me.
Wait, what did I do?
I feel like at one point you were definitely a Rick and Morty fan.
Here's what happened.
Okay.
Sorry if you hear people in the sorry if you hear people in the background, but I like watched it when I was like 14, and I was like, this is pretty funny. Like
That
I was like,
makes
yeah,
sense.
it's funny. And so I showed it to my family, and they got so into it, and
Oh no.
and I like regretted it so hard. I was like, dude, why did I do this? Cause like after a while, once you see someone who is too into something, like way more than they ever should be, you just start to hate it. Cause you're just like, yeah, it's just not that. You know what I mean? And so I just started to hate it. And then I eventually found out how acclaimed it was, and I was like, wait, what? I just thought this was like some like small little thing. You know what I mean? I was like so shocked. I think I don't like only the first season was out at that time or something.
I mean, like that. The weird thing about that is, it just if like Aqua Teen Hunger Force had become popular with like a lot of more people than you thought, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's so strange.
Well, except Aqua Teen's a good show, but well.
No. I mean, I'm just saying, it's like in terms of an Adult Swim show, like becoming
Yeah.
a real like. It was in the
Eli,
Warner
you should
Brothers
watch Primal.
multiverse. Yeah, so it's weird.
Please, for me, watch Primal, Eli.
Oh, yeah, sure. I don't know when, but sure.
I think
I
it
was a
makes
big
sense.
Samurai Jack fan as a kid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I loved it as a kid. I think Rick and Morty, it makes sense that that's the one that got popular out of any Adult Swim show that could have been popular, just because it is purely the most like nothing. Like every single one usually has like a cute little gimmick or an idea like that makes it very distinct. Rick and Morty is just like that is just a show that you just like put on. You know what I mean? It is like so nothing. So like it makes sense that was.
Well,
like,
it
the one that
has
appealed to
such
everybody.
wide-ranging voice acting. It does have that for itself.
Dude. I love.
I mean, it was the same voice that he did on Adventure Time. Like, it was the exact same voice.
Yeah, and in Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, he's the guy that can do the one voice,
Oh, jeez,
And
Rick,
then-
what?
and then he proved he can do two voices. Dude, I love the idea that Justin Roiland just thinks he's Rick. That has been cracking me up for days. Like thinking about like Justin Roiland, like, man, I'm so Rick right now. Like, I know what I'm doing is bad, but like, man, I just can't help myself. Like, but you have to like me still, cause I'm like gross.
Well, you know,
what I
Elon
mean?
says the same thing too about himself.
Wait, really? There's no way he ever.
I know. I'm just saying he seems like the kind of guy.
Oh,
now I
absolutely.
want
would.
calamari,
Dude,
and I know
if
the game
anyone-
isn't. I don't have calamari, so.
If anyone ever said that they were like Rick, like any celebrity, it'd be so over. It would be so over. That would be
What do you think
so
about calamari?
The Larry brought. Well, sorry, yeah, not Larry. Lenny brought up calamari, and it's like, God damn it, now I want some.
Yeah, I mean, I've been feeling kind of torn because I've liked the octopus I've had, but I've also found out that they're apparently really intelligent.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
So it's
very-
like maybe I could cut that out because it's
they
also
are
like I don't have that often.
absolutely the most intelligent invertebrates.
Yeah, what are some animals that are like too smart to ever eat? Like dolphins have to be up there.
Elephant.
Like eating a dolphin just sounds evil.
Elephant for me.
I do remember that Futurama gag where Bender prepares a dolphin and they're all offended, and he's like, "No, this one,
Yeah, I know
it
that
was,
joke.
it was- yeah." But anyway, yeah, I would never eat dolphin. I never ate elephant.
I don't have any gems yet, or any stars yet. That's not a good sign.
This level,
They're called thunder eggs.
Yes, I don't have any thunder eggs.
this level is terrible.
Any doodads?
That's a red dude.
Oh, yes! Got a red dude that right here.
Oh my god, that's not even what I meant. But now it's like, I fucking hate that.
Got a red dude over there. Yippee!
I'm never gonna play that shit.
That's Dogbot over there.
Different game.
Yeah, but same series. It's fine. It's...
I've only played Xenoblade X, which I really didn't like. But I do hear like the others are different. It just, I don't know. I just don't want to.
It's very funny though to just quote those, because those games will destroy your brain, like utterly and completely.
They're. I don't know if they're good.
You put.
I put so much time. Xenoblade 2 is the game I've played the most on Switch, and I'm still not sure if I like any of them. I can't tell if they're actually good or if it's just Stockholm syndrome.
Lid, what are your favorite JRPGs?
Final Fantasy VIII is the best.
I feel like that one, yeah.
Anything? What else?
What are good JRPGs?
You into Dragon Quest at all?
I have played like 10 minutes of Dragon Warrior on the Nintendo Entertainment
What a
System. and that's
horrible
it.
experience.
That is a very you sentence.
That is, yeah.
I downloaded Dragon Quest XI on Game Pass and then didn't play it and still haven't.
Rest in peace.
That's the version with the not good soundtrack, I think.
What is
I
everybody?
think it's a testament to how much I like Dragon Quest XI that I still played over 100 hours of it with that not good soundtrack.
Yeah,
I will
'cause
say
I
the
like-
voice acting is really good.
I like Kingdom Hearts 2.
that's a pretty good one.
That is, although, like, it counts, but
The thing is, I haven't played that many JRPGs as an adult because they're fucking long.
They
they
are.
are. Chrono Trigger's not long.
No, that game's like 15 hours.
Earthbound's not that long.
Oh, Mother
Earthbound's
3.
kinda long.
Lid likes Mother 3.
I like Mother 1 also.
That's true.
Do you
I
not
don't
like
think-
Earthbound?
It's my least favorite in the series,
That's
but it's good.
insane. I understand if you prefer Mother 3 to Earthbound. How's Mother 1 your favorite?
It's thematically like way more interesting and has a better soundtrack.
I've only ever played Earthbound, and that's probably my favorite, like JRPG that I've played.
It's great.
Chrome, don't
Like
be that guy.
Earthbound,
When
thematically, Earthbound is just kind of this like it's very centered on just like sort of like loss of innocence or whatever.
Yeah,
like once
it's-
the cat's out of the bag, that's all there really is.
No,
What-
Earthbound is we're gonna go to all these cool places and have fun times, and it's awesome.
Are they all cool, though?
Yes,
They're all pretty. I don't think there's
they
a
are
boring
all
setting.
cool. I don't know what you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Mother One
You
is
see
just kind of
dinosaurs.
like it's like this journey through life, you know, and like the acceptance of like death and stuff.
Fair
But
enough.
Earthbound has an evil Oscar statue.
Okay, that I do love the evil Oscar statue. It is hype. Yeah,
It
I should
has-
try and play 1 and 3 sometime. I've heard that 3 is like the best one, but
It's pretty good.
I think Earthbound's the best of the three,
Lid,
but
makes sense.
Mother 3 is definitely worth playing.
Can I ask you a
Yeah.
question? I don't think I've ever gotten a sense out of you. What is
What?
your favorite Mario RPG?
Indeed. What is it? Hmm.
'Cause you
It's
like,
been a long time since I've played any of them.
that's the vibe I get, but you know.
Like just going off what I remember, it's probably either Superstar Saga or Thousand Year Door. But I remember not hating Dream Team. I remember from what I played of Paper Mario 1, it was fine. I honestly think Sticker Star is like not that bad.
He said it.
Have you played Super Mario RPG?
No, I want to though.
It's really good. It's also not that long.
Oh boy, Lid.
Oh, it's time. It's time. Our Virgil is here. This is awesome.
Okay, I'm seeing this guy. You're not wrong that he's your Virgil. I can see that, but I also don't like him still.
No, I get that. I totally like. It is entirely possible to be a bad Virgil. Hold on, let me get the proper combat one.
What's that?
That's the
Now
most.
there are also,
Oh, that
not
doesn't
every
deal damage.
rival character. By the way, not every rival character is a Virgil, right?
Yeah, no.
Like Iori Yagami is Kyo Kusanagi's rival character in King of Fighters. He is not a Virgil.
I don't think any fighting game can have a Virgil just due to their structure.
Yes, it does. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 has Virgil.
That's true.
Okay, you got me there.
Also, Smash Ultimate has Sephiroth. Okay.
Who's? Come on.
Okay,
No.
here's my answer. Here's my answer. Here's my serious, real answer. In Final Fantasy VII, he is not a virgin. In Advent Children, he's a virgin.
This is
Here's my argument, Andy. Sephiroth's shirtless ult in Smash Ultimate is awesome.
I think Genova is more of a Virgil than Sephiroth.
Genova doesn't have any purpose. I get what you're saying, and I think that's true. Okay, in the remake, yeah, I feel like in post FF7 material, he is much more Virgil-like, but in the original game, he is not.
You know, Kate Sith is kind of a Virgil.
If you think about it, eh?
No.
I'm just going along with the shit, folks.
This is a bad boss fight.
Bad video game.
No one's ever beaten me in battle.
Wait, is he your
before.
brother?
You haven't seen the last of me.
No, there's no way he's your brother. They would never do that. That's too.
That was pretty funny. How there was that like wipe effect, but because you're playing in 16:9, it didn't cover the whole screen.
Yeah.
Anything else in here? Okay, so unfortunately, we're gonna be here a while because
You have one. Now the thing is, I think with some of this stuff, it's like Mario 64, where some of it just doesn't populate the level until you've finished like the big story thing, right?
Yeah.
Fair.
Like you know, Koopa the Quick isn't there till you kill King Babam.
Spoilers, not everyone's played it.
Everyone should have though. If you haven't played
That's
Mario
fair.
64, go do it right now. And if you don't,
You only need to get to the end.
sorry,
You only need
something's coming in the mail
You,
soon.
you only need to do the first Bowser level. That's all you need to do, but you at least need to do that.
No, you need to learn how to speedrun it.
I wouldn't. All right.
You need to
let's
send
do
me.
a middle ground.
You
of-
need to email me a 16-star run that is less than 30 minutes, or we can't. Be
You need to
friends.
beat the game and get the minimum number of stars to beat the game. If you've never done that before, you don't need a speed run it.
If you can't do a 0-star run, I don't even want you to talk to me.
I think the basement levels are not great, but I think they're worth it to
The
get
basement
to-
levels are great. What are you talking about?
No, I think I was talking with Lit about this, and he was like, "That's always the part where that's the part that if there is a playthrough killer in Mario 64, it's there," and I agree with that completely.
If you can't BLJ, you need to quit gaming. This is
Yes,
true.
this is just a fact.
That's true. I feel like, dude, BLJs are so much easier than I feel like most people think they are.
Yeah. Just
I feel
press the
like-
button fast.
You just have to be good at pressing the button.
I guess what's
I do remember
my
well,
equivalent
last
of this?
playthrough.
I guess it would be Super
There's this cool
Metroid.
moment where you know the star that's on it's on a mushroom, kind of isolated in Tall
Yeah.
Mountain.
Yes.
That I just did like a long jump to it from,
Yep.
and I just got it, and it's like wow,
Yeah,
that was
that is
what
cool.
a cool game.
Yeah, it does have a lot of good things. Like every time I look and think about Mario 64, I'm like, it's really cool, and then it's like, and I'm doing some bad stars though. That's the thing about Mario 64 is it's really good when it's good, but it ain't a consistent.
I will say there are
solid-
some stars I'm not crazy about. Also, I don't care. I still think it's I still think it's the best 3D Mario.
Nah,
I agree. I think it is probably.
I know I'm surrounded by.
I think it purely within as a
the
game, not to beat, but
best
as a game to speed
the
run.
best thing I can say about Gal 64 is I am open to on a next playthrough going like, yeah, this is maybe better than Galaxy 1 and is maybe the 4th best 3D Mario. That's about as high as I'm gonna give that game, where it's like it's still solid,
I
but
think it's the best game to pick up a controller and press the button and make the man go wahoo.
Woohoo! Yeah, look, I'm just never gonna warm up to Odyssey as much as you have. And even then, it's not like I hate it. You know, there are things in there that I think
No,
are good. It's just
all right. I think the correct solution to this level is start again from the beginning and get the stars that I couldn't. Oh, like this. Oh no.
Oh. My
Look who's
God.
back.
Yeah, I had a
Oh
feeling, but
my
I.
lord.
Da,
Navia,
na, na,
Da-da-da-da-da.
na, 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 na.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Speaking of Mario 64.
yeah, I like
Da-na-na-na-na.
what was I gonna say? I completely yeah. Odyssey for me is a game that's like pretty fun to just like pick up and play. I don't think yeah, I've always
There we go, first try.
been a little cold on it.
I did
Genius.
it.
God gamer.
Well, you won.
I think it's pretty good.
I love Odyssey.
Without speedrunning, 64 is not the best 3D Mario. This is true. However,
I don't
I
think
do
that's
think
true.
I do think
I
it
think
has to be.
we need to not be haters and recognize that Mario 64 DS has some valid additions to the form.
No.
No, it doesn't.
We have got some trouble in this dusty old desert.
Andy,
As someone who loves-
we're throwing you in a ditch.
As someone who loves Yoshi, Luigi, and Wario, the answer is still no.
I think some of the new levels they add are cool.
I think you should shut up.
Jump in
There
here.
we go. What did you say? Sorry, my internet cut out.
What did who say?
I think I like how some of the levels in DS look better than some of the N64 versions.
I can
Lid,
get that.
Lid, you're closer, like in proximity to Andy physically. Can
Lid
you,
knows
like,
where my
go-
house is.
I don't know where your house is.
Oh, you
I mean,
don't?
you might have sent me your address at some point, but I never, like, I don't know where it is.
Jump to the other side.
Still dealing with Larry.
Anyway. Oh, going back to like my Metroid ranking earlier. So the reason I rank Metroid Fusion so high is partially nostalgia. It was my first Metroid game, and I played it a lot.
Oh God.
But also, I really like it. It's a unique entry in the series, and I really like what it does.
How do
I
have to
think
hit
it
that
has
fucking
some of the
thing?
best sound design on the GBA.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think
Absolutely.
I think the things that Fusion does well, it does really well. Then there's a lot of things it doesn't do as well.
I think it's a case of I'm
I think
more
it's bullshit
willing
that I
to
can't
forgive.
skip all of
Bite
those
these spy
cutscenes.
eggs to reach the other
What?
side.
Oh, excuse me.
Come on, come on. Oh, they're delicious. You'll love
What did you say?
Oh, I think it's dumb that you can't even when you select a new save file from the previous one, that you can't fucking you can't skip the cutscenes.
I think the cutscenes are good, but I agree you should be able to skip them, especially on some quick playthroughs. That's never bothered me to a point because I like them. I think they're good. But again, it's like I'm more willing to forgive its flaws, just like you're more willing to forgive Prime's flaws. But I still really like Prime. You know,
Yeah.
great series.
Yeah. Yes. His name is Lenny, not Larry. Stop dead naming the annoying bird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Larry is the one from the children's cartoon.
Yeah, this is
You're right. These are two distinct characters.
this isn't your daddy's
Liar
liar
bird.
bird. Yeah. I forgot what it's called.
This isn't your daddy's launchpad McQuack.
Oh, absolutely not.
How do I get back to that first part of the level? Oh, that's how, right?
Follow me and do as I say.
How do you do a biting homing attack?
Shut up. Does that answer your question?
You just have to be hungry enough, I guess.
I suppose.
All right. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, what's the other one that I have? Oh, right, the race. Okay, so just two
now
more to
that we
get.
now that we did the most annoying one, I feel like this is definitely gonna be a bit of a cakewalk.
Follow me and do it.
Do we know that it's the most annoying one?
They could throw in a curveball. We never know. But I
No,
like
we
to
do
imagine
not.
that I will get worse than that in this level in particular. Dude. Why do Tasmanian tigers look like that, man?
Well, they don't, because they're all dead.
But like,
Follow me
why
and
did they
do
look like
as
that?
I
I guess.
say.
Because
Like-
because evolution left
To
Australia
reach the other
behind.
side. Yeah, go ahead, go on, go on.
It
Oh,
really
they're
did.
delicious.
Like they just have like really big heads. They have like bobblehead mode
Follow
on,
me
and their like
and
bodies
do
are
as
kind
I
of small.
say.
They're the weirdest looking animal. I feel like that's probably why they went extinct. If only they had bigger heads. Or bigger body, I guess. Smaller head, maybe.
They're one of the only two marsupials where both the males and females have a pouch.
Aww.
What's the other one?
Little pouchy.
The other one is the water opossum.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that makes sense why those need butt pouches, because, you know, maybe the kids aren't good swimmers.
Little puppies. I've never seen. No, that's not true. I was gonna say I've never seen a baby opossum. That is literally just a lie.
I've never seen one in person. I've seen big ones though.
I took care of a little baby opossum when I was a teenager. My family found one in the woods.
From Junior.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I named him.
This water slide is
but
pretty
yeah, they
dangerous.
brought him in. He was
Wait,
paralyzed.
here.
He
Right,
couldn't move
don't
his legs,
move.
and so I just took care of him. He still died. I don't think there was anything could have been done about that. But I'd like to think I gave him a nice little final couple of weeks, you know.
By the way, Crumb, we haven't talked about it, but R.I.P. Yukihiro Takahashi.
Oh.
Oh shit, we
Yeah.
got all 300 eggs.
You know, Tiny Tiger is also a Tasmanian tiger.
That would make sense.
No, you're lying.
I'm not.
Man,
Wikipedia
I gotta
says
say,
so. It
you know,
can't be
you know what's
false.
my hot take, Lid? It's really dumb how Crash games after Crash 3 were like, yo, Dingo Dial's way cooler than Tiny Tiger. But
Is that something they decided?
they pushed Dingo Dial was playable in Crash 4.
That is weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird.
Okay, just one more.
And you've never played the Dark Matter trilogy, right?
No,
Kirby?
I played a bit of Dreamland 2.
Okay. I really want to be there for those streams.
Oh, I know.
Can and will be.
I could not imagine doing
And also,
a Kirby
I'm
stream
going to
without you.
insist. I'm going to insist that when you play 64, that you do check out the sub games because that is my favorite sub game of the series.
Yeah, I know. They're adding it back into Return to Dreamland.
That kind of makes me. That almost makes me want to pay $60.
Yeah, I asked Lid about that earlier, and Lid was, no.
No.
I think it's a reasonable response.
Lid also doesn't like the art
Look,
style.
Yeah, why? Okay, the biggest thing that bothers me about the remake's art style is Kirby
Those
and
stick out
his
lines?
hats, when he gets the copy abilities, are made out of different materials, and so Kirby has a big outline and his hats don't, and I hate it.
I honestly, I haven't looked too much into the remake because I feel like I'm just gonna replay it on Dolphin when I want to play it. But
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No,
I
you
do-
could play it
I
on
will say-
Yuzu.
I-
God damn it.
I'm not doing that. But anyway, I'm in the original. I really loved Checkerboard Chase. That's probably my favorite Kirby sub game.
Mhm.
It's my favorite of the multiplayer ones. Yeah, it's.
Kirby Air Ride isn't a sub game. That is a full retail.
But if you're talking
Oh,
about
I
like,
see,
I'll,
you're right,
I'll
you're right.
take Checkerboard Chase over City Trial.
What? Dude, I love City Trial so much.
I also love City Trial.
Man, it's so bullshit that the only ways to play City Trial are on the GameCube or the 3DS.
That's not true.
What?
There's a reason you didn't hear, Andy.
No.
I'm not kidding you. There's like a fan project that just came out to play City Trial online.
What 3DS
No, I
game
mean
has
on a
City
Nintendo
Trial?
console. Smash Run.
So
That's shut up.
No, that's City Trial. Shut up.
It's not. It's 2D.
It's City Trial though. You run around.
Like
and you
it's
collect
cool and interesting, but it is literally not City Trial.
I think it's City Trial.
Oh, by the way, Andy, when you do play the Dark Matter games, I'm gonna suggest something.
Use a guide. I know.
Dreamland 2 and 64, you can go through your first time and not use a guide, and just like use a guide to get like a second time through, right? Dreamland 3, use a guide all the way through.
Lid, would you like to read the guide for me when I play those games?
No.
I'll read the guide.
Do it your own damn self.
Do you want me to constantly tabbing out during midstream?
Just like have the game and the walkthrough in separate windows.
Andy, if I can make it, I'll read the guide for you. It's fine.
Okay. No, that's fine. I'm
Why do those switches have such a big hitbox? I saw you just get like stuck on it.
I don't know.
There.
The Switches have a bigger hitbox than that fucking stupid boulder minigame from the
They
first
do.
street.
They do. Wait, hold on. I hit 5 out of 5. What happened? I hear something.
Oh, it's coming down.
Well, that's unrelated to that, I think.
Oh, rest in peace.
Wait, there's another one over there. Wonder what that
Oh.
leads to. Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, that would have been terrible. Yeah, where's this go?
I don't know. I think that's how you get that.
Oh. Well, do you want that or
Yeah, I kind of do.
go for it?
This is just like Breath of the Wild.
I'm looking forward to playing that game soon.
Lid, like, even you don't think that, do you? You like, I know you don't like Breath of the Wild, but it's fucking better than this.
I don't know. I haven't played this since I was like 12.
Honestly,
Oh, you've played this before?
Yeah, at a friend's house.
I didn't know that. Look, I think I said before, my opinion on Breath of the Wild is, in terms of my 3D Zelda ranking, I would put it below everything but Skyward Sword. But it's still really good.
do you think Skyward Sword is the worst one?
Yeah, obviously.
No.
I don't think that one's the worst one.
Phantom Hourglass, Zelda 2.
I said 3D.
Oh, you didn't say that. I didn't hear that.
I absolutely said
You
it.
said 3D
Yeah,
the
you-
first time. You didn't say worse. Crumb implied worse Zelda. That's what I asked.
Oh, no. Worst Zelda in general, might be Phantom Hourglass, might be Zelda 2. Yeah, there are a couple worse than Skyward Sword, if we're including 2D entries.
What are the 3D ones? I guess it's Breath of the Wild.
Ocarina,
Twilight.
Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, and then Tears of the Kingdom supposedly coming out next year. It's fucking
Fair.
better. 'Cause
This
we got
year,
the release
in
date.
a few months.
Yeah, in May. I think
Yeah,
it is because
but-
I think 3D Mario is the launch
I
title.
mean,
for
yeah.
Switch
Now that
2.
they have the engine,
I'm just worried. Like, I'm pretty sure that it is going to come out in May, but what if?
It
Like,
is
just keeps-
Zelda. Yeah, I'm assuming you lived through the Twilight Princess delays.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
That is trauma.
I think.
Like, I think they
Twilight
have
Princess
learned their
might be my least
lesson
favorite
because they delayed it. This is not the first time they delayed it, but I don't know.
I think in terms of my Zelda ranking, I think Twilight Princess might be my least favorite.
Nah.
Crazy.
I haven't played
mean, I
Breath of
don't
the
hate it.
Wild, so Skyward Sword.
Actually, no. Breath of the Wild might be my least favorite. Actually,
Rank.
That might
I haven't
actually
played
be
Breath
my
of the
least
Wild, but I would say my rankings of the ones that I have played is Skyward Sword, Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask.
I think Majora's Mask is definitely the best one, and I think Wind Waker is probably my second favorite.
Wind
Twilight
Waker is
Princess.
a good game that I have a lot. Like, it's not like Skyward Sword where I think it's kind of bad. Wind Waker is definitely good. I just have a lot of problems with it.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Lid,
to be fair,
Lid,
I have a
I'll
lot
let
of problems
you-
with all of them. I don't think any of them
I'll
are
let you
necessarily
explain why you
perfect.
think Twilight Princess is the best game Nintendo's ever made other than Mario 64.
Oh,
I like when Link swing his sword.
that's a good argument.
Majora's
You might
Mask
have
is
told
my
me.
favorite game, periods. So,
Oh, that's
like,
great. I
obviously,
didn't
it's
know
probably my number one. Yeah.
Unironically, though, like I think Twilight Princess just feels the best to play, and the fact that Link can swing his sword while he's walking is a big part of that.
Those are definitely nice features. I'm not going to deny that.
He can
fair.
swing his sword while walking in Skyward Sword, though, and it's not as good.
Yeah, but I don't want to swing the Wii remote.
I know. No, I mean, I love Twilight Princess.
I think Majora's Mask would easily be my second favorite Zelda if there was a way to play it with a good frame rate.
Decompilation.
That is.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Probably this year.
Let's go.
No matter what happens, Lid gets a Zelda game that he can be excited for. The first good re-release of Majora's Mask ever.
What?
Because before that, the best
chanting.
one was Wii Virtual Console, which is
That's
funny.
even debatable, though, isn't it? Hasn't every re-release of the Nintendo 64 Zeldas, other than arguably the 3DS, been a downgrade from the last one?
Well, for 3DS, it's definitely arguable for Majora. Not so much for Ocarina of Time, I would argue. But oh, can I go through there? Yes, I can.
That's crazy. Wait a minute.
What
I
do
think that's supposed to be the exit.
Oh, maybe.
What will be great
No.
about
You
the
can get there.
PC compilation is, like,
All
I
right, now
love
we
the
can leave the
Anju and
level.
Kapai quest. But the fact is, right near the end, you can mess it up and have to start all over. Is kind of bullshit. And being able to, but like the Ocarina the compilation is so good because you can just turn off the owls bullshit.
That's nice. I'm gonna do that. Very.
I feel like the owl was significantly more annoying than the fairy. in
Absolutely.
Time. Like I don't
Yes.
know why people.
In
I don't know
Ocarina,
why
yes,
people. I
definitely.
don't know why people hated the fairy. It's like it's pretty annoying, but the owl is just like that. Just
The
gets on
only
my nerves.
annoying guy, the only truly annoying guy is Fi in Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I will say that. I like Skyward Sword. I don't think it's that bad. I do think that it's just.
Burrow is an
crazy.
excellent focal
I think
point for the
Skyward Sword
talisman
has a
machine.
couple pretty good ideas.
Burrow is
I love the sand chip, but
Yeah.
I don't want to play it again. No.
I very slowly was playing it, like a good while ago, like years. I got to like the third dungeon, and I probably haven't played it in a year or two.
What game?
Mhm.
Skyward Sword.
Oh
Is
yeah.
that the furthest you've ever gotten?
Yeah, that's the furthest I've ever gotten in it.
The problem is the best dungeons are the ancient cistern and the sand ship, like quite definitely. But it's just like those are so far into the game, and you have to deal with all this bullshit to get to them. They're
Yeah.
really good, like undeniably. I think some of the best Zelda dungeons.
I feel like
But they're in. I don't know. It's like this really good feeling in this really awful chocolate.
my biggest problem with Skyward Sword, even more than the motion controls, is the way that they've changed the structure of the game. Like every 3D Zelda before them was like very well paced, where like you do the dungeon, you get the new item, there's some new stuff you can do out in the world, and like each dungeon kind of has like a roughly movie length chunk of content associated with it.
Yeah.
So it's very good to like sit down and play for a reasonable amount of time and find a good place to stop. Skyward Sword, I feel like every chunk of the game is so much longer than it needs to be because
Yes.
it's like there's like they've basically turned the entire world into a big dungeon.
Which was what they
And-
wanted to do. And it's not like Metroid Prime where it's like, okay, well, I did a save point. I found a save point, so you can still save anywhere. So it's not like there's
No,
nothing.
it's save points. It's just everything's too big, and like
It's
like
not necessarily that I mind the whole world being a dungeon as much as the way that it goes about that is so fucking tedious.
yeah.
Mhm. This is fair.
I mean, look, when there's mask, a lot of what you have to do in the pre-dungeon stuff is, you really do have to, do it right. You have to think about it, but it's interesting, and I really no problem with it. Skyward Sword, on the other hand, is like collect these the Tasmanian Tiger eggs. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. I feel like I feel like I would like it less if I went back to it. But I just remember being like,
I will
"It's not as
probably
bad
play
as,
the
like-"
Switch version on Yuzu anytime I go back to it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I think the reason why I don't hate it as much as some people is just because people hated it so much.
Anyway,
And I was just
I
like,
only have
don't
2
feel that
levels
even
left, so I think I'll end the stream here and probably beat this game next time.
Okay.
Yay.
I think this seems like a good stopping point before the final stream, even if it is only kind of a short stream today. But I think that worked out.
It was a classy 2 hours.
Yeah.
You can't knock it.
See y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.